Hi Cancers, this is going to be your reading from February the 15th to the 29th. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. The card just fell out. Alright. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here, move on to traditional tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. Alright, so your message this week is Holy Love. You are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows that you're being surrounded by loving energy, and the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. The angels who are with you now know that at times you can feel unloved and unappreciated, and this can block your experience of love and appreciation. The divine energy that is surrounding you at this time is there to help you melt away any blockages so that you can be open and receptive to love and appreciation that you deserve. Your angel guide is encouraging you to view yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while but now are ready to share the love you have within, this card brings a message that is safe for you to do so. Extended message. Angels of love are gathering around you in awe and celebration, for you're finally willing to remember how loving and lovable you are. And if heaven is guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, loving acceptance from the world around you. This card marks a milestone in one's own self-awareness. It acknowledges the steps that you have taken to claim your worth and to recognize that you deserve to be loved and respected and to feel good. It also acknowledges a new level of spiritual openness, which draws even more divine love from your angels and the Creator. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams by the power and the presence that created you, and through receiving and acknowledging that love, you will create even more loving experiences in your life. What a great card to get. Alright, Cancer. Let's see what we got. Coming in, that love around Valentine's Day, too. Alright. Let me feel this energy that I'm feeling. Cancers, please. Okay, this energy that I'm kind of getting from this is like energy of kind of visualization, like basically being like being able to picture and see things and put something out there of like kind of what you want, Cancer. I have the Hangman here in reverse, and when the Hangman is in reverse, sometimes it can be impulsive, it can kind of be impatient here as well. I'm not really willing to kind of take time for these things, or maybe you've been kind of stewing in something a little bit too long here. But I just get this energy of impulse or impatience from this reading. And it has to do with something about our hopes and our dreams here with this star card coming out. Aquarius energy here as well. Maybe there's something that you've been wishing on for a while and it just hasn't come to fruition. So you're just kind of feeling like, you know, when is it going to happen? I'm feeling like more impulsive to kind of do that or feel that. But just know it will come to you in divine timing here. I just get there's something that we're trying to, you know, we're just kind of being a little bit impatient on, just to put it out there. The Temperance card is all about balancing energies here. So either this is a need for self-love, self-care at this time for you, Sagittarius energy here, but as you can see, the angel is filling their own cup to create balance, whichever way they have to fill it here, right? If they have to, you know, take some time to themselves to kind of refill their own cup, if they need to do like self-care or self-love practices, this is all about balance, and this is kind of all about peace and equanimity here as well for yourself. So it's like whatever you kind of have to do to kind of bring about your own peace. It's interesting though, we have this Two of Cups in the reverse, and we have the King of Cups in the reverse. And the Two of Cups could be a relationship ending or an ending of a relationship here. The King of Cups can represent maybe a water sign, or even can represent you in this situation here as well. With this Moon card coming out, it's Piscean energy. It's saying that we're not seeing something clearly, or there's some kind of delusion in it here. You know, something is not as it seems, or on a subconscious level. There's just something up. It's I don't know. Again, there could be this. Let me just feel what this is. I'm getting on a subconscious level of us in relationships and how we kind of deal with others, or I'm interested. It feels like about being seen in a way. Being seen. Yeah, and it kind of reminds back to that Holy Love card. It's like being seen here. Because it's just saying just that you are worthy of love and care. Because there's something here about, like, with this Moon card popping up here as well, there's something about maybe not feeling like being seen, or nervous about being seen, maybe who you really are in a way. But this Two of Cups can represent, you know, friends, co-workers. This could be a relationship here as well. But maybe just, again, subconsciously, maybe something about our last relationships or breakups in general here. Maybe, again, it was with a water sign involved, or this water sign is you. I do see the Six of Swords, which means you're kind of moving away from something here. It's probably good that's associated with the Moon card of moving away from something, because the Moon card is all about delusion. It's about kind of not seeing things clearly. Things are a little bit murky, you know, here. So something's not as we think it is. Like, something's not as what we think it is. So it's just interesting that's popping up there for that. But we are moving away from it, whatever it is, with the Six of Swords. Maybe some of you are just getting away for a while as well. Maybe some of you are taking like a little trip or something here, because this is kind of about moving. So it could be a mental moving on, or it could be a physical move here as well. But maybe you are trying to just get away for a little bit, go on a vacation, travel in these 2 weeks as well. But it's just kind of interesting because we do have this Nine of Wands coming out here, which is trust issues popping up. And I want to see maybe what that kind of trust issue is. What is this trust issue? And it kind of feels revolved around this kind of Moon card though too. Maybe you are having trust, you have trust issues within your relationships here as well, but let me just see. Okay, stuck in the past energy. Trust issues of the past is kind of coming in to be. Let me just feel that. Holding on to the past, holding on to maybe things that happened in the past here as well as energy that I'm feeling. Yeah, just take a look at that subconsciously here, because I feel like there's something in that in these kind of 2 weeks. And it's something about being seen vulnerably because of what happened in the past before. I get a little wall up with you, Cancer, a little bit here in these kind of maybe 2 weeks. But it feels like whatever you are trying to, what the star energy is, what you are trying to manifest here, I think it's only going to come in when we kind of go that full circle, when we go into this temperance moment and really, you know, give yourself that love and care for yourself in that way, and just kind of understand that you are human and understand that these things happen, and understanding that kind of, you know, you will be stronger for this kind of in the end. Because, again, just feeling like with this Moon card popping up, things aren't really kind of as they seem here for the moment. There's something else underneath that. Yeah, Strength card. You know, the Strength card is coming out here, which means whatever it is you're facing right now, just have the strength. You are strong enough to get through this, whatever this feeling is, or whatever is kind of going on for you right now. Maybe if these walls are kind of up, you do have the strength to get past this. So I don't want you to think that these maybe trust issues will live forever, or that it's like a permanent thing. You know, this, whatever this past energy is for you, it's not going to be permanent. It's not going to be forever here. And I think that's something to be to acknowledge in these kind of 2 weeks for you. Because again, this moon card is coming into this play. The subconscious is coming to the light here, in a sense. So just be strong. You have the ability to kind of get through this and get over this. For some of you, it could be fertility issues from the past, because we do have the Empress in reverse. But basically, the Empress in reverse is also kind of talks about not really feeling abundant, not really feeling in our energy, kind of vibing low energy. This is divine feminine here as well. That's why I say maybe can represent kind of pregnancy issues here as well from the past. But whatever it is here, there's this new beginning for you. This kind of Ace of Wands moment, which is this kind of passionate, fiery new beginning here. And I kind of want to see what this is. For some of you, it might be a new relationship. Maybe it's just a new sense of self here as well for you. Maybe it's just kind of getting your mojo or your drive back. But let me see. Cancer. Oh, it seems like this new emotional... Feels like there's this emotional conversation that is coming in for you that's going to kind of set you on this kind of new path. Maybe this is someone asking you out here as well. Maybe this is just starting a conversation with someone on a dating app. If you are in a relationship, maybe this is just, someone coming forward and be like, hey, let's talk about this. Because we have the Page of Cups, it's this emotional conversation. I feel like with this emotional conversation that's happening, we kind of see which way to go in all of this. So it's like, okay, now the path is a little bit clearer now because we talked about this. We have this kind of Ace of Wands moment, which is this new fiery beginning for you here. So I don't know, for some people it's feeling like if you are in a relationship, it's kind of maybe feeling like whatever this passionate or whatever this conversation is, it just reunites a passion or energy between the two of you. Or you're just like, that cleared a lot of things up for me here. Or maybe you're kind of more vulnerable and honest about all this stuff. And you're like, hey, yeah, this is the stuff maybe in my past. Or this is maybe the stuff I'm holding on to from the past. And that just kind of gets this kind of all off our chest, new beginning, let's start from now kind of energy. For other people that are single, it feels like maybe some of you might be getting asked out on a date or starting to kind of date again. I don't know why I'm kind of seeing dating apps popping up in my brain as well. You might be kind of being like, okay, I'm more into doing that. Maybe Valentine's Day is being like, come on, Cancer, get yourself out there in a sense. But I feel like this energy that we're doing now and why this kind of manifestation, why the star energy hasn't come into play yet, it's because it just hasn't been the right time. It's like there's this other stuff that we need to kind of let go of first from this kind of past energy. Oh, Three of Cups, another celebration. I think Scorpio got this as well. This is like celebrating with your social circles, friends. This could be weddings. This could be maybe some of you are getting engaged here as well. I don't know. I just see a celebration of something. Maybe you guys are just celebrating partnership in life. But there's definitely this kind of social celebration aspect to it here as well. Can I get more on that? Can I get more of this Three of Cups? Celebration of work. Of the hard work. This could be of your actual work celebration. Be like, I've been worked really hard this year, or I'm going to treat myself or celebrate because I've been, really working hard for my goals. Maybe some of you have some stuff coming in, but I just see this hard work and us celebrating it here. Maybe this is hard work in your relationship or celebrating, the work that you've done so far this year and last year. Okay, Judgment coming out. What is this Judgment? What is this moment? Judgment time and what? Can I get one more card for this? Alright, we have the Judgment card coming out, which is like, basically means it's judgment time. It's basically being like, okay, how are we going to, we're kind of in the point right now where it's like, all right, the universe kind of sees what you've kind of learned. They're trying to see, like, you know, how you're going to kind of move forward in a certain way. And it seems like the certain way is in your stability here, which is interesting because I have the Queen of Pentacles coming out, which talks about, you know, kind of how we like our own stability. Whether it be financial, whether it be, you know, investments, whether it be, you know, just focusing on that here as well. But it's interesting because you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse as well. It's like finding the stability in yourself kind of right now, and it feels like more than just money stability. It's about kind of being like, okay, you know, what's actually going to kind of make me happy here, you know, other than such like a material gain, it feels like, because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is this energy of kind of gold digging kind of in a way, or just kind of consumed or obsessed with money. So it's like, okay, what else other than that is going to make me happy here? What else other than that? Because it feels like if it's just a financial here for you, and that's all that you've been really focusing on here, it's actually not making you feel stable. It's not like kind of making you feel happy. It's not making you feel grounded. Is this kind of important part? And I feel like you're like, there's something else out there for me, or something else I need to kind of focus my energy on now. Because it seems like you've done a lot of like work in the last little while, but you're still kind of feeling stuck. You're just like, I'm not really happy in this still. Even though I maybe am doing good financially, or the financial work that I'm doing, I'm realizing that that's not all that kind of makes me happy here. And, you know, maybe there's some other stuff that I'm hoping for my life or dreaming about here, because it's like, it's almost like I am making that money, but it's just like, why am I also still not feeling happy? Why am I not feeling my like 10 of Pentacles moment? 10 of Pentacles is just not about finances. It's just about stability in general, happiness, groundedness, being in the kind of present. It's all this kind of earth energy. And I feel like you're just kind of getting that in these kind of 2 weeks. Being like, there's more to life than that. Money helps. I'm not gonna deny it, but feels like in the next like year or so, you're just like, I don't really care about money. I'm focusing on my family, or I'm focusing on maybe starting a family, or focusing on finding someone I kind of want to start a family with here as well. I just think you're going to be moving Cancer out of this idea of just financial gain. Okay, let me pull some oracle cards and see what we got. For Cancers, please. You got 2 cards. I love when that happens. Okay. I'm going to start with the Starseed Oracle here. We got the 7 Sisters. I actually don't get this card too much, so excited to read it over again. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, and new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations and to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit to weaving the web of life. This card is of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder the question, what wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is a part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project such as a new business or a book, or perhaps you're being called to weave in beauty in your home or the way you cook. Regardless of the end results, you're being called to express yourself through creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, and to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. This is what, it's finding that 10 of Pentacles, finding that kind of beauty, that stability in all of it. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities more than ever before. What new creations are you being called to birth? And this is exactly what that Ace of Wands is about. It's this kind of new, passionate, new creative beginning for you here. That is brought on kind of with this caring energy. I don't know, it just feels like you're kind of switching just give it this energy that you're just kind of like switching things up. You're just like being like, okay, I was so focused on that before, and now I'm moving more focus on this. Like, it feels like more focus on maybe the feminine side of life. Less about the like that money. Alright, so the 2 cards you got was Magician and the Mirror, knowing and using your true power. This card upright represents accumulation of personal and spiritual power at this time, and the Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action, and his right hand is the vortex of water, light, and reflection. The highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the Magician, and within your grasp are amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water energy is the energy of the yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame of the energy of the yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together, they give you a magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the Magician, reflecting on the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss your true power that you have. It's a civil reflection and reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the Magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as the alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true with every area in your life, and I feel like this is coming from this energy before of whatever this kind of subconscious thing that's coming to the surface here. It's feeling like you're transforming the energy that was once stuck, and it's kind of moving now. It's just kind of this feeling I got. But this is true in every area of your life. So claim your power, embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mist of the future will clear into brilliant reality. All right, we also got attachment reversed. This card reverse is a wonderful indicator that old negative patterns, relationships, or desperate attitude is being released. That's what we were talking about with this moon card as well, and this kind of 2 of cups in reversed, this kind of trust issue thing that we were having as well. You'll be able to establish new ways of doing things and relating to others. The universe wants to congratulate you on your healthy new approach, but be sure to support the changes you're making and your ongoing choices. Some patterns can be deeply encoded, and you may need to continue releasing old habits, all while honoring the new decisions of your thoughts, actions, and interactions with others. You've broken the chains. Now you can walk away from this limiting attachment into a bright, unlimited future. All right, Cancer. Exciting stuff for you. This was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.